Hello, my name is Amanda Naron, and I am presenting the worksite analysis of a call center at the University of New England in Portland, Maine. This is during the fall of 2016. The purpose of a worksite analysis is to identify hazards before they occur. Robert Frist, author of Occupational Health and Safety for the 21st Century, summarizes this task as a procedure that can be applied to a specific work setting to control hazards and reduce risks. In 2013, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics reported that musculoskeletal disorders accounted for 33% of all worker injury and illness cases. The risk of developing carpal tunnel syndrome is not restricted to a specific job or industry. It is 3 times more common in those performing assembly line work such as manufacturing, sewing, finishing, cleaning, and meat, poultry, or fish packing than it is among data entry personnel. In the office setting here at UNE, the employee population consists of 60 full-time employees. 40% are male, 60% are female. They all range in age of 22 to 50 years of age. The education level are reported as 45% college graduates and 55% holding a graduate degree. All employees work an 8-hour day. Office employees are salaried and not required to take breaks. It is reported that at least 5 hours per day are spent typing, 1 to 2 hours are spent on the phone, and a majority of these employees stated that they were sedentary most of the day. There is no safety committee on campus. No OSHA visits were discussed. And over the past 10 years, there have been 3 reported cases of carpal tunnel that have resulted in more than 5 days of lost time. We also have the experience modification rate. Here at UNE, it was found above 1 but has dropped in the last 5 years to 0.75. An EMR rate greater than 1 is riskier than average, and lower than 1 is safer than average. The identified hazards during our worksite analysis include high hand force. It's identified as pinching of an unsupported object weighing 2 pounds or more per hand, or pinching with a force of 4 pounds or more per hand, and this is done more than 3 hours total per day. This action is using the mouse with the keyboard to complete work. It is using the same motion with little or no variation every few seconds, and the rotation of the wrist depends on our sitting height and placement of the mouse pad and arm angle. Another identified hazard is the highly repetitive motion. This includes mousing once again and intensive keying that is identified more than 4 hours per day, and employees spend at least 5 hours a day typing in this setting. Exposures. Mold has been found in the ladies' bathroom. The temperature of the office fluctuates, and drafts have been noticed due to when the AC comes on, it blows directly behind employees' desks. There are no breathing issues at this time, and no chemicals are used on site. There is also no personal protective equipment or PPE available. The sound level is at 40 dB, just normal conversation, but it does rise to 75 when the AC heating unit turns on. The recommendation for this is also that open office floor plans such as this, the noise level should stay between 49 and 58. And the light level in lumens is 480 lux. The recommendations for this, the intervention that can be implemented is one of an administrative nature. This is due to the fact that at this time we cannot completely remove all workplace hazards. To do so would impose issues in completing work. Administratively, we can reduce the exposure time to identify hazards of high hand force and highly repetitive motions. To do this, we would need to implement mandatory 2 15-minute breaks, 1 during the morning before lunch, 1 after lunch in the afternoon, as well as a 1-hour lunch. Employees are currently not required to take breaks, and this leads to the sedentary state that most of them admitted to. Having these breaks will allow employees to get up, walk around, stretch their legs, get the blood circulating, and this allows them to take a break mentally and physically. To address the mold in the ladies' bathroom, this can be a hazard. The mold site should be inspected and treated accordingly to prevent the spread of mold in the air as well as to the rest of the building. The noise level should be addressed. Inspection should be made when the HVAC to ensure it is properly functioning, as well as to see what measures can be taken or added to lessen the noise when it is operating. The last recommendation is to complete a safety committee. This would ensure that the recommendations are implemented and adhered to. It will be the duty of the safety committee that ongoing assessment of the office environment continues and works towards making the office a safer work environment for everyone. Thank you.